Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Football Celebration. I'm your host, Fanatic. Match before you today is Mothmen versus T.I.A.M.A.T. On Team Mothmen, we have Mothman the Knight, Alma the Wizard, Freight the Archer, and Marcel the Archer. On Team T.I.A.M.A.T, we have Raimi the Samurai, Palamalu the Thief, Lord Bob Bree the Mediator, and Saijin the Wizard. Per request, I have made a few changes to Saijin, not all the ones that were asked for. I added the Tier 2 elemental spells, and also added the ability Raise. I did not change the accessory, so it is not a magic gauntlet, it is still an angel ring. The match today takes place on Mothman's home stadium of underground book storage, 3rd floor. Team T.I.A.M.A.T is in the black, Mothman is in the red. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This map is kind of a tricky one here. The raised portions of it kind of set up for those range 5 or effect 5 draw outs, and if anyone had Earth Slash, it'd probably be a good map for that too. Team Mothman is well designed to capitalize on the way the board is set up. For instance, if Freight has Fly, well, the archers themselves usually have a high jump, so Palmalo steps up with Steel Heart. Raimi with the haste. Freight draws out, targeting Palmalo. Good damage. Marcel steps up, takes a shot at Palmalo. It's armor break, and it works. Palmalo no longer has his black costume. Mothman goes for the kill and misses. Alma steps up and draws out more Amaza, apparently indifferent to the fate of her teammate. 200 damage to Mothman. Saijin is casting Raise. Raimi steps up and casts Haste. Bob Bree goes for Insult. Misses. Haste resolves, hits both Raimi and Saijin. Freight moves up, draw out, hitting all 3 surviving members of Team T.I.A.M.A.T. Marcel continuing to pick at Lord Bob Bree with sniper shots. Palmalo is up though and retreating and healing Bob Bree back to almost full hit points. Mothman goes for a speed ruin, trying to cancel the effect of that haste on Raimi, but she misses. Alma heads up, goes for a draw out. Downs Palmalo, drops Bob Bree to critical. Saijin on a raise duty, again reviving Palmalo. Raimi goes for the healing Morris Sam and retreats. Good start for Team Mothman here, where Bob Bree goes for Mimic Darevon and hits twice. Half of Team Mothman is now asleep. Palmalo goes for Steel Heart and misses. If that had hit, that probably would have been the match, folks. Mothman with the Power Ruin misses. And Alma charges in the midst of the formation and draws out more Amaza. Massive damage, 2 down, and Saijin is hurt. Haste has no effect since Palmalo is dead. And Saijin's own elemental spell triggers and hurts herself. However, Saijin is still alive with those massive hit points and continuing to revive. And Raimi drops Alma. Mothman's there with the Phoenix down though. Alma uses Morris M to recover those hit points. She escapes in the back. Palmalo is back up thanks to Raise. A little bit of technical glitch there. Saijin steps up. Mothman tries to kill Lord Bob Bree and misses. Alma, however, will once again draw out, again indifferent to the fate of her teammate. And Saijin has death sentence, and Raimi chooses to awaken the archers. I'm not 100% sure why she did that. I do not believe the sleep timer was about to wear. So it's a questionable decision. Saijin under the influence of death sentence will be ignored by the other team, although with the Angel Ring she is actually immune to it. Mothman going for the Speed Ruin misses. Alma of Kiyomori gets Protect up. Frey steps up and goes for the Draw Out. Again, hitting Mothman in the back. Marcel goes for an armor break, misses. Saijin with Raise 2, and Palomalu is up again. Raimi goes Draw Out, drops Afraid to critical, damage split triggers. And Afraid shoots Mothman in the back, Meat Bone Slash. That's the second time that reaction has resolved, and the second time it's hit a teammate. That is brutal. Almost steps up. Another Draw Out. And that's again 2 down, 1 wounded, but she gets a raffle award as the damage split from Saijin strikes her down. Afraid heals and retreats. Marcel steps up and takes a shot at Raimi. Renew raise on himself, fails and retreats. He probably will not live to see another turn. Because here comes Marcel. 100% shot, and he's down. Actually, I said earlier on, I said the slow missed Raimi, but apparently it hit. I missed that. Marcel drops Raimi to critical. Saijin is out of magic points. So this is pretty much 2 of Team Mothman versus 1 of Team T.I.A.M.A.T. Without magic points, Saijin is unfortunately of limited use. Although damage split continues to inflict harm. That's some help. Raimi in sandbag mode. He's trying to get her hit points up. Afraid meanwhile grabs a crystal and restores her hit points to full. Marcel continuing to snipe Raimi, and she's down. Afraid with the Draw Out. Damage split does not trigger. Marcel with the bow shot drops Raimi, Saijin. Saijin pulls back. In 1.3, there's a small little glitch where that happens. They get up and they die, and the raise triggers in the very last tick of a battle. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first half.